Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs will try to wrap up the 3-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
So digging in now, Willie Villarreal. He will lead this one off today.
The right fielder, Willie.
First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail-biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be good in one-run games.
No doubt about it, D-Row. They always say, hey, it's easy to win those blowout games that get out of hand, but there have been 2 nail-biters so far in this one. They've won both, and they'd like nothing more to continue their winning ways and win this one here today.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Miguel Castillo.
Now in the box, Miguel Castillo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Into the box now, Alonzo Wells, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Castillo leads off first with 1 away. Now that's popped up, just foul. Working for the punch out and the offering.
No, that's down.
Struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
At the plate now, Javier Gonzalez. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Embry is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Padres leave 1, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Alexis Valdez starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Now to the plate, J.C. Embry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Row. They've lost the first two nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin. First 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
Slow roller left side. Barehanded at his knees. It's there. He got him.
Batting second, the third baseman, Freddie Santiago.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Santiago. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. Now the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the center fielder, Pete Armstrong.
Stepping up now, Pete Armstrong, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-2. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 out, nobody on.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We are still scoreless. Stepping in, Carlos Trejo. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story.
Trejo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And looked like he really left himself open after he released, and this ball came back and got him pretty good. And without speculating too much here, it's looking, at this point at least, like he will be able to continue out there. We should hope. Stepping in now, Pedro Rodriguez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Today's ball game provides the Cubbies with a chance to end the series on a very high note, of course. A win completes the sweep.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
A ball and a strike now. Into the corner and slicing foul. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number one.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
At the plate, Michael Freeze, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Now the 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and 2 strikes.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. Left side, scooped up to second for one, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Through an inning and a half, no score on MLB Network. At the plate, Sammy Sosa. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The right fielder.
And the pitch.
Sosa.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Stepping in, Sito Suzuki, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch coming, here it is.
1-0.
Now a throw over, and the runner back safely.
He's going.
The 1-0 home. Pitch is high. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Now the 2-0. And he fouls this one off. 2-2 one more time.
Full count. 3-2.
Jesse Padilla is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Jesse Padilla, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Ground ball right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Ryan Buckner comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runners are at first and third, one away. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here he comes on 2-0. High and deep to left center field. Going back is the left fielder into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
To the plate now, Nicholas Corner will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. The Cubbies had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Trevor Bauer. Here's the first pitch to him. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Ball 1, no strike.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rodriguez is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's 3-0 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Lester Jeffers, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The windup and the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Ready now, Alexis Valdez. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in to try it again, Willie Villarreal, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail in this one 3-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. And one significant aspect of their offense is the running game, where they currently rank among the league leaders in stolen bases and stolen base success rate. I brought this up with some of the players earlier, and one of the pitchers told me, 1, it's fun to watch, and 2, I'm glad I'm not responsible for defending against it. Our guys will pick you apart if you're not smart. It's an athletic bunch, and they use it effectively, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The second baseman, J.C. Embry.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. J.C. Embry is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Embry, switch hitter, and he is considered among the best. He's got a solid swing from both sides, and at least in terms of making contact, there isn't a big drop-off against a righty or a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, Matty, I think a lot has to do with the fact that this guy plays with the big part of the field. He is not pot committed to pulling the baseball or going the other way. He stays through the middle of the field. He keeps everything working towards the big part, and it serves him well from both sides of the plate.
All even at 2-2. Here it is, and it's fouled away. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Freddie Santiago. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Pete Armstrong comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music. Up and in, see if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Scooped up. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sammy Sosa. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cubs strand one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Leading off the inning, Miguel Castillo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Castillo.
First pitch on its way.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
1-1 the count. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And you see there, he's currently in second place on the Friars in that category. At the plate now, Alonzo Wells. Line drive to center field, but he'll close fast out there as he puts it away chest high, and the runner will be forced to head back to first.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Gonzalez.
Into the box, Javier Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
2-0 now. And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Carlos Trejo, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
On a line to shortstop.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder, Pedro Rodriguez.
Now at the plate, Pedro Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. They trail it here 3-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Cubs,
ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in the outfielder, Sito Suzuki.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
the catcher, number 3, Jesse Padilla.
Into the box now, Jesse Padilla. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Three runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A ball and a strike. A 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Now at the plate, Ryan Buckner. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. The pitch. Fouled off. Three runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
At the plate, Nicholas Horner. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1. Now here's a drive out to right center field.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
Into the box, Trevor Bauer, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The set and the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
One and two. Here it is. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Valdez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Off for the Padres.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Michael Freeze.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Michael Freeze swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Standing in, Lester Jeffers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0. One out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Drilled down the line, but foul. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Striding in once again, Alexis Valdez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Pitch on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
2 out, nobody on. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. Still down 3-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, J.C. Embry.
The second baseman, J.C.
He's ready.
Embry.
Here's the first offering.
1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Lifted in the air to center. Wells is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, the third baseman, Freddie Santiago.
Ready for another shot now, Freddie Santiago. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
A bouncer to the left side, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. Will you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have? He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. First delivery to him on the way. Pete Armstrong is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. On its way is pitch number 75.
1-2.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
To short, hit hard. And a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by. Long throw to third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2. And he's able to find the knockout there.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Carlos Garcia takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Carlos Garcia.
To the plate now, Sammy Sosa. And this one gets away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Second and third here, 1 man out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the stretch.
Count is 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate, and he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
The left fielder, number 24.
Ready once again, Sito Suzuki. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Freeze has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Cubs are on top, 4-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Willie Villarreal. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And the pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And there's out number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in once again, Miguel Castillo, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
0-1 count, and the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping into the box, Alonzo Wells. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. Two-0 count. The pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Javier Gonzalez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
In now, Javier Gonzalez, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First offering on its way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. 2 out with the man at first. Ball 2 now.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Line drive to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for San Diego. They're down 4-0. The next Cub up, Jesse Padilla, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Here comes the first pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Ryan Buckner will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. And now a pitch on the way. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Left side, but well foul. The 1-2. This is line to left. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
So now to the plate, Nicholas Horner, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. Hit out towards second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The pitcher, number 17.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Trevor Bauer shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is a ball as he pulled the bunt back.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Now the 2-0. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a pop-up now. Jeffers is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, J.C. Embry.
So striding forward now, J.C. Embry. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
This year against right-handed pitching, Embry is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Cubs strand a couple, but they're in front 4-0. Next to the plate for the Padres, Carlos Trejo, a hit in 2 tries so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, the left fielder, Pedro Rodriguez.
Stepping up to the plate, Pedro Rodriguez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Big breaking ball and a beauty. 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
The catcher, number 41, Michael Freeze.
Ready for another chance, Michael Freeze. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Into the box now, Lester Jeffers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Padres get a bit closer. It's now 4-2. Amos Sadler will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 39.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's got that batting average up over 350 now. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Cubbies are in front, 4-2. Jack Belcher gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 11, Jack Belcher.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Freddie Santiago. Here comes the first pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Belcher has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Standing in now, Pete Armstrong, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. ripped on the ground to first. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Striding in, Sammy Sosa earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch on its way.
Well, count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is a ball high and inside. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
At the plate, Sito Suzuki, man at first after the 2-out walk. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Freeze corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Cubs 4 and the Friars 2. Thomas Nicholas has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 1, Thomas Nicholas.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Willie Villarreal.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. The Cubs are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
In now, Miguel Castillo, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Digging in now for San Diego, Alonzo Wells. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. Buckner shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Javier Gonzalez.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Javier Gonzalez. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. 2-0 now.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Now the 2-0. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. From the stretch.
I got 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Striding into the box. Carlos Trejo. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Brian Pickett is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 79.
Jesse Padilla will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Now at the plate, Ryan Buckner. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Weak grounder down the line at third. Knee high, he barehands it. It's there, and he's out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So in now for Chicago, Nicholas Horner, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone out onto Waveland Avenue. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. At the plate, Thomas Nicholas popped him up. Trejo is there for it, and that retires the side. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Padres. It's now 5-2 Chicago. Now at the plate, Pedro Rodriguez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Rodriguez.
First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
To the plate now, Michael Freeze. No balls and a strike to count. Fastball called for strike 2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Lester Jeffers. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner. I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
San Diego down to their final strike. Just hung in there on that one. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Struck him out. The Cubs finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
5-2 the final today. Chicago took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Trevor Bauer earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Thomas Nicholas works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.